Aquarius, if you feel like a door is opening and there's no turning back, this message is for you. Hey there, beautiful souls. Welcome to your April monthly tarot reading. If you're new to the channel, welcome to Universal Wisdom Tarot. And if you're returning, thank you so much for being here. Be sure to subscribe so you never miss your spiritual guidance. This month is about bold decisions, powerful movement, and trailblazing your future. Once you step forward, everything accelerates. Stay tuned, my friends, and I'll see you on the flip side. Hey there, beautiful Aquarius souls. Welcome to or welcome back to the channel. This is your April monthly general intuitive tarot reading. And as always, just take the messages that resonate best for you and leave the rest. I have already asked for blessings, so let's begin. All right, Aquarius, let's see what you got. You have as main messages, Six of Swords, the Devil, Three of Wands, you have the Wheel of Fortune. The bottom of the deck, your overarching energy is the Two of Wands. I actually love this Two of Wands. I really, really do. More than any other deck. I just don't know what it is about it. It just sort of, it's very exciting to me because of the imagery on it. In terms of the fact that it's this gate and it's an open gate, right? And this is the theme of your month, this month of April. So I feel like this energy for you is that gate opening. This month is exactly that for you. The gate is open. Once you decide to pass through the gate, it's like you're on the go. You're kicking, butt. You're not slowing down. There won't be any slowing down for you. And I feel like you're going to be trailblazing, and you're going to be just getting into all of your projects and all of the things that you have that you finally wanted to do. I feel like you're really taking action in this month because you decide to walk through that gate. The door is open. It's like, how could you not be curious to want to walk through and see what's on the other side of that card, right? And the other side of that gate in this card, right? In terms of that image. And it's just such an exciting time for you. I feel like you really are this little trailblazer, all right? Let's start in the first week of the month. You have the Six of Swords clarified by the Two of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Sometimes Aquarius, the Six of Swords is associated with travel. So that could be your case. And, if that's it, it might be a good time for a little bit of a journey, thinking about where you might want to go into the world. And it's this actually like jumping on that. But if that isn't your case, first of all, if that is your case, let's just say, get your passport handy. Or at the very least have your car gassed up, okay, so that you can do a last minute road trip. So because some of you, it might be just sort of a short little road trip thing you'll be doing. But for others of you, I feel like if you're not traveling and this is about your projects and your goals, I feel like everything is on track. Okay. You are navigating this, whatever that you're working on, you're navigating it beautifully. And you're just looking out for those swords popping up in the water and knowing which direction to go in. So it's very purposeful, it's very intentional here, the plans that you're making. And I feel like that it is definitely you're trying to set out to achieve something very particular, okay? Which means you're really taking an idea and planning it out fully and planning it out very realistically, which is lovely, okay? And you want some speed with this because the Eight of Wands is about momentum, it is about speed, so things might be picking up for you as you go along, but there's a lot of positive growth in that. And again, I feel like a lot of trailblazing out of this card here too, because you're very focused. These are all wands going in the same direction towards some similar goal. We can't see what the goal is because this is like midstream. All right. So I feel like for you, there's some great movement there and momentum, and things are going in the very right direction for you when it comes to your goals, what you're trying to achieve in the month of April, and what you're working on. Now, the second week is the Devil, clarified by the Two of Cups and the Fool. So there is a bit of an interesting combination there, a bit of a powerful combination. Um, if you are looking for a connection or a person in your life, I just have to put this out there that there is a strong magnetic energy there, okay, toward a very specific person or a specific connection or even a very specific situation. Hence the reason, if you are walking through the gate for a very specific goal in mind, then when you get to the second week here, don't let yourself be pulled off course by that devil. Okay, because if it's a specific situation, it's going to take you off course. All right, so there is a magnetic pull there. And now it could be related to someone. It could be related to someone who helps you achieve these projects, right? And helps you to advance them in some way. So it could be a good thing. There's definitely another person involved here because of this Two of Cups. All right. Now, yeah, it could be some person that helps you or advances things for you, but it's also very, I want to say it's very exciting and a little bit risky if it is related to a very specific person in terms of a connection, like a romantic connection for some of you. Maybe you're looking for a little bit of a fresh start there, and you're thinking about whether or not walk through the gate in that respect. That could be your case, but I'm not feeling it so much in terms of romantic connections. I feel, though, definitely like if you have a goal in mind and something you're trying to achieve, there's somebody either there that's going to be helpful. Might be a little bit risky to deal with because they could take you off course equally, but they could also be somebody that helps you. Okay, it's just that they clarify the devil, and the devil sometimes is about being, drawn to something. Okay, being drawn and feeling like you can't get away from something. All right, so just a little bit of a heads up there that there's something there that's a little bit, I want to say a little bit tempting. Okay. Um, it could be definitely passionate and relationship, like romantic relationship wise, for a very small group of you, not all all of you out there, and that is a tempting opportunity as well. Okay. um I feel like there's something in you there that gets lit by fire. Okay. Take it how it resonates, okay? Or it's something that lights a fire within you, okay? So it's something that, you go like, oh my gosh, yeah, oh my God, okay? So just take it how it resonates. You do have the Fool here as well. So you're going to want to take a leap of faith in whatever this is. Again, just if it's romantic wise, just heads up. If it's not romantic wise and it's something that's taking you off course and you're going to want to start something new, remember what your long-term planning was toward whatever your goal was. Okay, so just be a little bit cognizant of that as well. You know, the devil comes to us sometimes to remind, it's a reminder that we need to be mindful. Okay, so just to make sure you're stepping into something that aligns with your truth, whether it's a project or a person, okay, and to step into it because it's what is, you know, as I said, aligns with your truth, and it's not because it feels intoxicating or addictive. All right. So really about conscious choice here in this second week. Don't want to be impulsive, right? Okay, we move into the third week. You have the Three of Wands clarified by the Page of Swords and the Seven of Swords. You know, you're really actively planning your next move here. And you're taking action in this third week, right? This card is often, you know, talks about putting your ships out there or waiting to see when your ships are coming back in and what they will bring to you, what that feedback is, what you know, what you're going to deal with next. And so you're watching the horizon here, right? And you're gathering the information. And the Page of Swords here really kind of suggests you're curious about something. Now, this could be related to some kind of research you're doing. I'm feeling that strongly for somebody, but it could also be about your communications and the strategy that you're using toward achieving your goals and this putting your ships out there. Okay. So, do feel like, and if you are trailblazing, you're definitely going to put in a good strategy here because, you know, you want to get stuff done. Right? You finally have this desire, you finally have this need to take action, and you're ready to do it more than you probably have in any other month so far, either last year or even, you know, what will take place in 2026. So I feel like your strategy is very key here. And you may be keeping your plans close to your chest right now, and that's okay because you don't have to reveal everything until you're fully ready to do so. Okay. Now, for some of you, I could say that this is also where you might be a little bit selective about who you trust. Okay, with those plans and those ideas. Okay. You're definitely though thinking several steps ahead, which is a really good planning step and a smart planning step at that. Okay, so just want to make sure that no one's interfering, nobody's taking you off course, no one's trying to sabotage you there with that devil. But you're definitely, you know, want to make some progress. And I feel like some of you will be doing something, you know, I don't know if it's home related, improvement projects, something that is, you know, it brings like you know, like we are in April. So in the Northern Hemisphere, this is spring, right? So spring makes us get into action. A lot of spring cleaning happens, a lot of, you know, like clearing things out, a lot of improvements we do to our homes and a lot of projects of that nature. So for some of you, it could be related to that. And some of you could just be, you're getting very involved in gardening and planning out your garden and really getting into that landscaping. All right. Finally, you get into the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Ten of Pentacles and the Hermit. I say this is really beautiful energy to end your month because I feel like there's a bit of a life shift here that's taking place. So I feel like it brings you ultimately some long-term stability. I mean, the wheel is a bit of a fate and destiny card, but it's also a card of saying luck is with you. But sometimes too, it's just saying, you know, the wheel is the passage of time, and the passage of time tells us that, you know, long term is what you should be planning for and looking at now is, you know, what does the rest of your life look like? How do you want it to look? What are you setting up for yourself now that will fulfill that long-term security or stability that you're looking to achieve or have? Uh, this isn't a temporary win, right? 10 of Pentacles is never about temporary or short term. Okay. So it's something that builds, that's a lasting foundation. And that can be in any area of your life, right? Career, finance, family, personal legacy, or what have you. And with the Hermit, you're starting to being guided here to trust your inner wisdom. All right. You may feel like you're being called to step back a bit at the end of the month and sort of reflect and listen to your intuitive messages that are coming for you as a new cycle starts to unfold for you when going forward. I mean, April, says, okay, now we're getting into, start the summer months will be coming soon. And so you may be called to just kind of take a step back and say, what do I want to achieve by X date? Okay. So your inner guidance is very strong, and I feel like it's leading to you towards something truly meaningful. And all of this trailblazing that you're going to be doing here in this month is going to be very profitable for you in that regard, Aquarius. All right, let's get you an oracle message from the Oracle of the Fairies. Let's just see what the Oracle Fairies want to add as a message to this reading. What would you like to add to this reading, please, for Aquarius for the month of April? Beautiful. Protect your dreams. Yes, absolutely. Protect your dreams and your goals by stepping through that gate. You are the guardian of your precious dreams, and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. Yeah, you know what I was talking about? You might want to hold something close to your chest. I'm feeling that a lot too as well off of that. Protect your dreams, my friends. That's where I'll leave it today, Aquarius. I will see you again very soon. Till then, please know I am, as always, wishing you divine light and love.